Let me guess. You're 20, maybe 30, or even 40, and you still don't know what the hell you're doing with your life. Everyone around you looks like they're making progress. New job, new relationship, new house, and you're sitting there wondering what's wrong with you. I'll tell you right now, nothing's wrong with you. But the way you're thinking, that's the real problem. You've been brainwashed to think you're supposed to have a life plan by a certain age. At 25, you're magically supposed to have your career, your passion, your income streams, your purpose, your six-pack, and your dream girl all lined up. That's fiction. Real life doesn't give a damn about your timeline. And here's the brutal truth. Most people are winging it. The ones who look like they've got it figured out, they're just better at pretending, especially on social media. You see people living their best life, and what do? You compare yourself to that, and you feel like you're failing. But what you see on social media isn't real. No one posts their breakdowns and their worst days. It's a highlight reel, not the full story. But here's where you need to wake the hell up. You can't stay stuck forever. Sitting around, scrolling your phone, overthinking, numbing yourself with cheap dopamine, that's a choice. And it's a weak one. If you feel lost, that's fine. But doing nothing about it? That's on you. Waiting for clarity is a trap. You don't get clarity by thinking. You get it by moving. So where do you start? Number 1, follow your curiosity. Let's start with this. Forget follow your passion. That advice screws more people than it helps. Most of you don't even know what your passion is, and that's fine. You don't find passion by thinking about it. You find it by chasing what grabs your attention. Are you curious about fitness? Learn how to train and help people get in shape. Curious about design, code, or business? Watch tutorials. Start freelancing. Build something. Anything. Curious about psychology? Start reading, writing, teaching. Share what you're learning online. Curiosity is the compass. Action is the map. Don't wait for passion. Chase interest. Go hands-on with what draws you in, even if it feels small or silly at first. You'll only figure out if it's worth your time by actually doing it. Number 2, do small experiments. Now, once you're following that curiosity, don't try to map your whole life out. Most people are stuck because they think the first step has to be perfect. It doesn't. You don't need to commit to a 5-year career switch. You don't need to quit your job, raise money, or build the next big thing. You just need to test things, quickly and cheaply. Want to start a business? Don't write a 50-page plan. Sell one product to one person. Learn. Repeat. Want to switch careers? Shadow someone. Take a course. Freelance for one client. Want to make content? Don't overthink branding. Make 10 videos and see what clicks. Stop over-planning and start testing your ideas in the real world. You don't need permission. You need reps. You can't learn what works for you until you actually do the thing. Number 3, take more risk. Let's be real. Playing it safe is exactly why your life hasn't changed. You're waiting to be ready, or for the right moment. But that time never comes. You think you're being smart by playing it safe, but what you're really doing is protecting your ego. You're avoiding risk because you're scared of looking stupid, failing publicly, or making a mistake that people might see. Let me make this clear. If you're not willing to look like a beginner, if you're not willing to fail in public, you will stay average. Period. You have to put yourself on the line. That means making the video, even if it flops. Launching the product, even if no one buys. Asking the question, even if they say no. Taking the leap, even if it makes you sweat. You will fail. You will get embarrassed. You will look dumb. And guess what? That's exactly how growth happens. Everyone you admire has been through that. They just didn't quit when it got uncomfortable. You're not stuck because you're unlucky or lost. You're stuck because you're comfortable. Start taking more risks. Stop trying to protect your image. Start building your life. Number 4, put yourself in the room. Now, once you start moving, don't do it in isolation. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If you're constantly around people who are lazy, broke, negative, and making excuses, that's exactly who you'll become. Now flip that. Get in rooms where people are building things. Join a mastermind. Go to a gym with disciplined people. Volunteer for ambitious teams. Attend events where people are making moves. And if you don't have access to those people yet, create your own room. Start a Discord, a group chat, a podcast. Attract people who are hungry. Proximity creates possibility. If you're the smartest or hardest working person in your circle, you're in the wrong circle. Number 5, stop trying to find your purpose. Let's get this straight. Your purpose isn't hiding under a rock. It's not something you magically find. It's something you build through growth, struggle, and service. You build purpose when you get good at something that helps people. You take on responsibility that forces you to grow. You do hard things that require you to level up. Example, you start coaching people because you like fitness. Then someone tells you that you changed their life. Boom, that's purpose. But it started with action, not overthinking. You won't feel fulfilled watching Netflix, avoiding failure and playing it safe. You feel fulfilled when you put yourself on the line, do difficult things, and earn self-respect. So stop sitting around waiting for a sign from the universe. Start building, because purpose doesn't come from thinking. It shows up in motion. Number 6, learn to be truly appreciative. Now, while you're building, remember this. It's normal to want more, to feel like something's missing. That hunger is what pushes you forward. But don't forget to appreciate where you are right now. You don't have to settle. You don't have to stop pushing. But if you never stop to be thankful for what you already have, you'll always feel empty, no matter how far you go. Ask yourself, what have you already achieved? What did your past self pray for that you now take for granted? Maybe it's your health, your freedom, the roof over your head, the knowledge you've gained, the people in your corner. Some of what you have now is what you once begged for. Being appreciative doesn't mean being soft. It means being grounded. It means recognizing how far you've come and respecting it. Because when you're truly grateful for what's present, life gives you more to work with. So stay hungry, but stay thankful. That balance is what leads to real growth. Right now, today, you're not supposed to have it all figured out. You're supposed to be trying things, failing, learning, and leveling up. But if you're still here next year, in the same spot, telling the same sad story, that's not life screwing you over. That's you, playing it safe, choosing comfort over growth. Here's the bottom line. You don't need a perfect plan. You need to move, take the next step. Life's not waiting for you to figure it out. It's waiting for you to show up. Subscribe if you're done with excuses and ready to actually do something with your life. I'm not here to sugarcoat. I'm here to make sure you wake the hell up. Let's get it.